Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and hi doctor. So today we are going to presenting the procedure for halal certification for personal care and cosmetic. So we will be starting our presentation with introduction ourselves.
Okay, my name is NURUL ASHIQEEN Binti YAZIZ. I am ADHWA Binti JUWITA.
My name is NAJWA Binti Muhammad Nasir.
I am Ummi Shafiqah Binti SHAHRUL Azman.
And my name is SITI Shafiqah binti RASLI, and I will start our presentation with introduction. Cosmetic and personal care means material and preparation made for contact with the various outer layers of the body. Epidermis, hair, nail, lips, and external sexual organ, or on teeth and mucous channel in the mouth. The sole objective is to clean, to perfume, to change appearance, and improve body odor, to protect or to preserve them in a good condition. For halal cosmetic certificate, they must go through checking and to obtain a halal certification status. Checking will examine and confirm that the ingredients used and the manufacturing process match with the halal requirements. Halal certification is important as it validates the product complies with the certification Islamic organization requirement.
I will continue with cosmetic and personal care in Islamic perspective. Cosmetic and personal care both are important for the purpose of beauty and personal hygiene. Cosmetic product, also known as a makeup, are material or product used to beautify, change our appearance or appearance of the body. Mascara, lipstick, and contact lens are products under the cosmetic category. Skincare and oral care are examples for personal care products that purpose for our personal hygiene. In Islamic perspective, cosmetic products and personal care products must hold halal logo, which means their ingredients must derive from natural substance or permitted synthetic materials. Both products must not contain unauthorized or harmful ingredients. For our health, chemical and gelatin from pig are examples for illegal ingredients. Tattoo and plucking eyebrows are among the illegal personal care activities performed.
Okay, then I will be presenting the procedure for halal certification. The first one is application to halal certification. Every halal product must have Malaysian Halal Certification domestic, which is open to application for schemes such as cosmetic product, consumer product, and other product. When it is become one of the standard for goods that meet the needs of the world 1.7 billion Muslim, halal certification become very important for the manufacturing business. The applicant must have a business registration certificate that is still valid by the Companies Commission of Malaysia, have local authority approval and other conditions stipulated in the Malaysian Halal Certification Procedure Manual Domestic 2020. Next, the element that is not eligible to apply for halal certificate, such as product and ingredient that are not halal product and ingredient and unprocessed natural product. Okay, secondly is fee division. As industrial workers, we also need to know how to process halal certification application so that each application runs smoothly and well. And through this processing, the industry is charged a fee of 20 ringgit only for Malaysian halal certification application. Also for companies registered abroad and carrying out processing activities in the country will be charged 200 ringgit only. Okay, so as you can see on this slide, on the table number 1 is product and service certification fee rate by industry category, and also the table number 2 is fee rate for contract manufacturing certification overseas companies according to the category of applicant. Okay, thirdly, reprinting of Malaysian Halal Certification. Every application to reprint SPHM involving companies and or applicants registered abroad and manufacturing products in the country must be charged 1,000 ringgit only. For each application for the issuance of a consign note will be charged for 100 ringgit only for each consign. The company and or the applicant must make the payment within 14 working days after receiving the charge letter through the My eHalal system. Furthermore, payment of fees must refer to the competent authority that manage the application is by postal order, money order, bank draft, online payment, check or cash in, and fees already paid shall be non-refundable and shall not be transferred to another application.
The fourth one is I will be talking about the theme of cosmetic products and also personal care. So I will continue with the cosmetic product first. So the first one is each of the products need to be registered or get a letter approval from NPRA before publishing it, and the place or known as premises must meet the requirement in guidelines for cosmetics GMP. And as you can see, there is a list stated in which the cosmetic products must follow the requirement of Control of Drugs and Cosmetic Regulation 1084 as well as stated in the slide. And each of them have their own size of industries such as large, medium, small and micro industry. And for the large and medium industry, a minimum of 2 permanent Malaysian Muslim workers must be appointed to work in the processing area, and they also must hire a halal executive to ensure everything produced is followed as the guidelines. So the next one is about the theme of personal care. The first one is the company must verify the products applied for by SPHM and need to fulfill the requirements to ensure everything produced is from halal sources. And same goes to personal care. It also have their own guidelines to follow, such as requirement in Malaysia Standard 2013, Skin and Hair General Guidelines, and the list goes on. And not to forget, other current laws and regulations enforced by the relevant authorities shall be complied with the requirement as well. And they also have their own size of industries that some aspects must be met according to each industry. And for the large and medium industry, a minimum of 2 permanent Malaysian Muslim workers must be appointed to work in the processing area, and they must hire a halal executive to ensure everything produced is followed as the guidelines. And also, an internal halal committee shall be established and was also be prepared to be implemented in accordance with the MHMS 2020 manual.
For the halal certification renewal procedure manual, there is not much difference between the new application and the renewal application. The application must be submitted online through My eHalal system on the website www.halal.gov.my and must be submitted as early as 6 months and no later than 3 months before the expiry of the existing Malaysian Halal certification. A summary of raw materials or ingredients must be submitted to facilitate the identification of changes between the renewal application and the previous application as stated in the Appendix F. Incomplete applications that do not follow the scheme and category will be rejected by the competent authorities. Within 5 working days after the My eHalal application form submitted online, the completed supporting document must be submitted to the competent authorities. The payment of fee must be paid within 14 days or a period set by the authority after receiving the fee payment letter. The halal certification is optional and voluntary, so if the companies are wishing to apply halal certification, they must be legally registered under Companies Commission of Malaysia or SSM, have local authority license, and also have been operating, because the halal certification requires for that in order to apply for halal certification.
Then I will proceed with Malaysian Halal logo recognized by JAKIM. The halal logo is the most important thing in product manufacturing. The procedure is the Malaysian Halal logo must not be used on the product that shows elements of worship and religion that have negative impacts on halal certification in Malaysia. All activities to processing and preparation cosmetic must meet the requirement of Islamic law. The processing area must also be free of any raw materials or products that are not halal. Storage should be reserved for raw materials and halal products only. Equipment and utensils for cosmetic and consumer goods should be used for the processing and handling of halal raw materials. For the labeling and packaging, materials used for packaging and labeling must be halal, not contaminating, and safe for human consumption. Transportation is also very important and must avoid any contamination with non-halal products.
Next is consideration and awareness in using cosmetic and personal care products. There are several aspects need to be considered in choosing our personal care and cosmetic products. First is awareness of product knowledge and content. We as a consumer need to know what ingredients are used in our product. We need to opt that our product is safe to use and not harmful for our health. Second, in making wise choice in using cosmetic or personal care products. We as a consumer need to choose products that have halal labeling. We need to choose products that have been certified by National Pharmaceutical Regulatory Division (NPRA) and Ministry of Health Malaysia (MOH). We also can check our product either follow Drug Sales Act 1952, Cosmetic Drug Control Regulation 1984 and Malaysian Standard 2200. As I can conclude, awareness and general knowledge about cosmetic and personal care products should be present in all to ensure safety and halal products when using beauty products.
Lastly, the conclusion. Halal are a concept that encompasses every Muslim believer's lifestyle, and its implementation has a significant impact on the cosmetic industry. Halal policy traceability system can help to provide high-quality halal cosmetics. Halal certificate for cosmetic product can be very useful to Muslims. And that's all from us. Thank you, Doctor.